Hey guys, Dr. Anthony Gustin here, and wanted to clear up some information on if the ketogenic diet is right for you. I don't think that the ketogenic diet is right for everybody. I think that, as with all things in nutrition, you have tools, and I think that ketogenic diet is a really effective tool, especially with where a lot of people are at right now. The number one thing that I think that if you're suffering with this, of needing and wanting to lose fat in a very effective and healthy way, a ketogenic diet can be a really awesome tool for that. And so I went through this whole thing before in my life, and so I actually was really overweight when I was younger. This came mainly through eating a lot of processed carbs, a lot of sugar, a lot of vegetable oils, a lot of really not real food. Ketogenic diet is a really great tool for me to make sure that I keep my weight under control and stay lean and stay really healthy. And so if that's what you're struggling with, is you've eaten a lot of carbs in the past, a lot of real fake foods, and maybe your body needs a lot of recovery, a whole foods ketogenic diet is a really good tool to get to that point. Eating carbohydrates can spike inflammation in a lot of people's lives. And so especially if we're eating non-food, like fake candy stuff and things like that, a lot of grains, can lead to a lot of inflammation. So removing that stuff and running on ketones can really, really decrease inflammation and be really helpful. So if you have joint pains, aches, things like that you're not really sure of, ketogenic diet can be huge to help for that. So the best way to, I would say, assess inflammation in your body is kind of general aches and pains throughout your joints. So I have my right knee. If you were to take an MRI of my right knee, you would see my cartilage and my meniscus, everything is torn up. But when my inflammation is low, I actually don't feel pain there. And so injuries like this, when you have high amounts of inflammation, become a really huge, big part of baggage in your life. And so that can be low back pain, it can be neck pain, stiffness, achiness. This is not a normal thing when you age to feel like that. Number three, I think that brain fog and overall mental condition, your brains run better on ketones than on carbohydrates. So ketones actually are a preferred source of fuel for your brain rather than carbohydrates. So carbohydrates are kind of get all gummed up and don't really get used as well in your brain, then do ketones. Yes, your brain does need carbohydrates to survive. Your body can make glucose enough that your brain needs on ketogenic diet. So that's not a big deal, but using ketones as a main fuel source for your brain can give you a huge advantage. And so a lot of times when people have ketones for the first time, when they get into a ketogenic diet, and that's why I maintain it, obviously it helps me keep inflammation low and fat off. But the biggest benefit for me is that my mental status is top notch. I work a lot, I do a lot of things, I want to accomplish a lot, and so having that mental edge is a huge plus. Number four, I think an underrated thing is that it's really good gut reset. So a lot of people think that you need to have tons of fiber in your diet and a lot of carbohydrates to feed your gut microbiome. This is just not true. I think a lot of people have an overgrowth of bacteria. That's what I saw in my clinic, is that people came in and they were feeding their gut bacteria way too much. Not enough. So this is something that removing some fiber and going more towards a fat and protein heavy diet can actually help rebalance the gut in a really good way and help reestablish a lot of these processes in digestion, which impacts a lot of different things in your body. So, I mean, these are kind of the main things that I think of. Also, I would say that the last fifth one would be athletic performance. And so if you're looking to get an edge, especially with endurance athletes, ketogenic diet is right up your alley. Fat loss, brain function, we're looking at inflammation, athletic performance. I mean, these are some of the huge things of a ketogenic diet that can be helpful for you. It's one of these things, you can try it out. If it doesn't work, you can always ditch it. My top recommendation would be to do it in a whole foods way. And so only eat real stuff. So don't eat all the processed bacon, cheese, cream cheese, all that stuff. Go with whole foods. If you guys are wondering how to get started, we made a totally free 30-day guide, and it comes with tons of resources and a community that can help support you through that. So that's a 30-day keto kickstart plan, which we'll link to below. If you have any questions or comments on if keto might be right or wrong for you, pop them in the comments below and then send me an Instagram message. I answer every single one of them if you have a question, that Dr. Anthony Gustin, and we will see you guys next time.